So American President Joe Biden is all set to visit Saudi Arabia today, the country that he had vowed to turn into a bit of a pariah just 2 years ago at the beginning of his administration, while condemning the 2018 murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. But now, Biden is expected to meet with King Salman and also Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman during his visit to Saudi Arabia. And ahead of the visit, the American president said that he would not avoid raising human rights issues during his Saudi Arabia tour that has been scheduled in the second leg of his day-long West Asia trip. He further stressed that his position on the murdered journalist Jamal Khashoggi was absolutely clear. Listen in.
I always bring up human rights. I always bring up human rights. But my position on Khashoggi has been so clear. If anyone doesn't understand it in Saudi Arabia or anywhere else, then they haven't been around for a while.
And also, Biden's visit is aimed at boosting the flow of oil from the kingdom and reset the relationship with a key Arab nation without appearing to embrace a crown prince accused of human rights abuses. The trip also represents a very delicate balancing act for a president who has called out the country's prince in the past at international forums. The US-Saudi Arabia relationship has turned bitter over the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, who was a Saudi insider turned critic. The US intelligence believes his killing was directly approved by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. However, Riyadh has refuted the US claims. Biden and his senior aides later decided that the US security and energy relation with Riyadh was essential to isolate the kingdom ahead of the visit. And Biden has made his intent to reorient a strategic partnership that has weathered many storms over the course of the last 80 years. Ahead of Biden's visit, Saudi Arabia has opened its airspace to Israeli aircrafts, an apparent gesture to the openness towards the state of Israel. In a tweet, the Saudi Civil Aviation Authority announced the decision to open airspace for all carriers that meet the requirements. Now, the American president has also welcomed the historic decision that marks the latest conciliatory move by Riyadh concerning the state of Israel, which it still refuses to recognize. Now, Biden's visit in the backdrop of an upcoming Arab Leaders Summit on Saturday is being opposed by many within the United States, owing to Jamal Khashoggi's killing by the Saudi agents at the kingdom's Istanbul consulate.
I always bring up human rights.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.